This video is sponsored by Deep Cut Studios. For a wide range of fantastic gaming resources such as battle mats, dice trays and pre-painted bases, check out the description below.
Hi guys and welcome back to Team G Productions. My name is Tom. We're back for some more Lord of the Rings Middle-earth strategy battle game, battle reporting, narrative play. It's an awful lot amount. I need to think of a quicker version of that. Really,
yeah, I think perfect.
We're carrying on with our narrative campaign. We're moving on from the Battle of Amon-Hen and we're now going to do a scenario from the Two Towers Journey book, which is called Let's Hunt Some Orcs. So I'll bring in my guest. Come on in, my love. And you can stand and have a chat to the people. You are again coming back, Ian. So
absolutely, I'm back on the channel playing as the Fellowship of the Ring once again as I try and make amends for the battle at Amon-Hen.
Short version, what we're aiming to do in this one.
So in this game, I'm trying to get across the board because I'm chasing Merry and Pippin who are being carried by Uruk-Hai, and Tom basically is going to stop me. To win, I need to get at least two characters, one of which has to be Aragorn, off the far board edge.
Lovely, so we'll show you the crews and we'll see you in a sec. And here are our forces for today's battle report then. We're hunting some orc and we've got the three hunters versus the forces of Isengard, my Uruk-Hai scouts. So
absolutely, so unfortunately these guys have been doing a lot of running, they're rather tired.
They're a little bit tuckered out and there's a rule for that, isn't there?
Yes,
like,
there is.
Is it 4 for 3 hunters, which basically says they are limited how?
Yeah, so Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli have all only got one might point, one fate point and one will point each because they're very tired, but Aragorn does still have his Mighty Hero special rule, which is good. Which
is super useful. They've all got elven cloaks, but it says in the scenario that you've got like Arundel in this like Two Towers Journey, but we've just sat that off, haven't we, really?
Yeah, it didn't really seem to make sense because we've not met Elrond yet, so
no,
you know.
I don't know how we're going to do that as a scenario. We'll do like a talking one.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just have a regular sword.
He'll have a regular sword for this, but essentially you are going to need to use your might carefully.
Very carefully, because I'm used to spending it freely, which I did with the Fellowship in the last game. However, this time I will have to be a lot more cautious. Yeah,
speaking of last time, I've got my Uruk warband. I think I've got about 8 normal Uruks. I think I've got 3 bowmen and maybe 4 with the shield off the top of my head. They were really good at Amon-Hen.
They were. So, I'm a bit nervous because you've got a lot of numbers again here. I know you've not got the Endless Horde.
Yeah, they're not never-ending, sadly, this time. And obviously Merry and Pippin are just here to represent the fact that they have been kidnapped. I mean, technically Frodo should be in there somewhere, but we're not doing that. I think realistically for me, these Uruk scouts aren't bad. They're not quite as good as their big armoured counterparts. I think the only thing that I'm worrying is that I don't have a captain or alert.
Yeah.
So I can't...
I don't have that much might either.
No, it's those heroic marches and moves though, because if you're thinking the last game, whenever you called one, I would also go, well, I'm going to call one as well.
You contested it successfully on quite a few occasions.
So it's going to be very interesting. I think for you and me, the other interesting part is what we're going to do with our archers. Are they going to stand in pew? I mean, Legolas is actually...
Legolas is deadly.
I think it's important to see if he gets up the field. I think it's worth saying, not that we really pay attention to the broken rules too much on these narrative ones, but because I'm Isengard, I don't break until I think I've got 5 people left, because it's like 33%, and you doesn't matter for you anyway.
But by the aim of the scenario, I'm not trying to totally kill you anyway, so it's probably unlikely that you'll be reduced to that.
And if you lose 2 people, you lose the scenario straight away.
Yes, exactly, so there we go.
So we'll go set up the board, and we'll see you in a sec. So here we are then, all set up for our well, you're doing Let's Hunt Some Orcs.
I don't want you to hunt some orcs here, Tom.
So as you can see, our very tired Fellowship models are at the bottom of the screen. They've simply got to make their way to the top. So if Aragorn and one other friendly model gets off the board edge by the end of turn 7, you get a victory.
Certainly do, which is what I'm going to try and do. But they've got tired legs.
They are tired, as we
mentioned.
mentioned.
Dwarves are not made for a sprint, they're made for cross-country.
That's what we're going to go with. Now, I've deployed my groups in 3 separate sections, and essentially I've just got to stop you. That's all my aim here. And Merry and Pippin in the middle being captive by the Uruks. We will remove them in a second. They're just there for dramatic essence. Yeah. So you can feel that motivation.
I can. They are basically the one following.
That's it. Now, good player has priority because obviously it's a narrative scenario. So we'll go into the movement phase to start the game. I'll see you in a sec. And here we are after turn 1 movement then. You've immediately gone great guns.
Of course we have. We're running as fast as we can. So I obviously did a heroic march there with Aragorn's 3 points of might and Gimli's tagged along with the with me special rule. But Legolas we left at the back. He's just moved 3 inches because he's going to be firing some arrows into your guys.
Yeah, I basically kept my 2 archers at the sides without moving because they might as well just pew pew, and then everyone else has sprinted forward. I think control zone is going to be very important in this game. So we have a little bit of shooting to go, and we'll see how we do.
Okay, so starting with Legolas's first shot then, Legolas is going to fire at this guy here, and he hits on a 4 because he moved, and he gets a 4. The bow is strength 3, Tom.
Defense of 5 for this guy with the shield, so you need 4, oh, you did 5 plus actually.
There we go. Oh, nothing doing there, never mind, rubbish. Right, he's going to have his second shot at the same target. He hits.
He really wants to clobber him.
He does want to clobber him. Doesn't take
Doesn't
him
wanna
down
hurt
again.
him.
Right, he's got one more. Same guy. I want to take him out. Come on. We missed.
No.
Never mind.
But well done, Legolas. Okay, so I've got 2 Uruk-Hai archers that are going to just basically blip at Legolas just to deal with him. I mean, tempted to go for Gimli, but I feel like that's a combat job.
Yeah, definitely.
So, 4s to hit. Hits, and then 5s to wound.
Oh no! Right, we've got the fate point.
That 1 point of fate you've got.
Here it goes. Oh, right.
Oh, that's a wound.
Well, no. I'm going to spend my might point to turn it to a 4.
To turn it to a 4.
Yeah, well, fate's important.
Oh, he's burnt his resources already.
Yeah, but might is there to be spent.
He says that. We'll go to archer number 2, see if that can do some damage then. Archer number 2 then, 4s to hit. Gets a 6,
Not like
5s to
those.
wound. It's the evil dice.
Oh, what the heck?
I've changed the dice since the last battle report. We've now learned to. Do you want to take the wound now?
Yeah, I'm going to have to take the
You're gonna
wound
have to take
now.
the wound
I've
now.
already used my fate point, so Legolas is down to just one wound remaining.
Just going to put that there for you, mate. Well, that was a nice, quick, easy turn. I'm quite happy with how that's
Oh,
gone.
man, you're happy with that one. I've lost my fate, might, and a wound.
You are halfway up the board with Aragorn though, and Gimli
Well-
being a nightmare to damage, Legolas is probably the easy target
Yeah, I
for me.
suppose so.
So, no charging, nothing of that to do, no combat, so priority roll then.
I get
Oh,
6.
and I get a 1.
I needed that
so
6.
yeah, so good priority then. So we'll go to the movement for turn 2. Yeah, but it's immediately a big ruckus.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
You've done another heroic move though.
I have,
that 3 point of might has been burnt a lot.
Yeah, so I used that to do the heroic march. The heroic march obviously taking Aragorn quite far to the edge. Gimli followed him as well. I was weighing up whether or not to try and charge Gimli and myself, use his throwing weapon, but I opted to get an extra 3 inches on the run.
I'm wondering about like with my positioning because I innately want to trap your models, but actually pushing them back is a positive in this scenario.
it is.
So
Yeah.
I'm wondering. I'm going to go for the trap this turn. If it doesn't work out and I've still got people on the board, then I'm just going to try pushing them
I am
back.
worried about Gimli being trapped, however he does have defence 8. So
Exactly, yeah. So he should be relatively okay. And we've obviously, because it's a recorded battle report, picked the one bit of scenery that we can't stand models on. So to have a fight on that because we're clever like that.
Yes.
There is some shooting to do though. Legolas has moved his full, but I've got 3 archers that are
Yeah,
going to
see,
try
I
and
was
ping
just
some
worried
shots.
that Legolas' shooting was that bad last time, and I know he's going to get targeted by shooting. I might as well just get him up the board.
Yeah, it's a
and
weird
see
thing
if
with
he can.
wargaming. They just, as soon as someone offends you, it's like, nah.
I know.
Not allowed anymore. So anyway, we'll go to the shooting for turn 2. Right, so we've got 3 archers here that are going to be pinging a shot. This guy had to move to get Legolas in line of sight, so I'm going to use a red dice for him. So I need 4 pluses on the black dice, 5 plus on the red dice. See how we do. Oh, we get 1 successful hit so
I
far.
know this is going to wound. I can feel it.
This needs a 5 plus, is it, to kill him?
Yes.
Oh, boo. Where's my alert mine where I need it? And with that, we'll go to some combat.
And here we are going into combat. So should we start with Aragorn?
Oh, if we must.
Yes,
How
we
many are you
will.
going to murder?
We must. I'm afraid.
I have a fight of 4, you have a fight of a billion.
Yeah, 6, not a billion. Oh, that's beatable.
Oh, it's a 6.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Oh.
Oh dear me.
Your 1 point of might will
Would not
not
make any
do much.
odds, no, would it?
Okay, so you are trapped.
I am
because I
trapped.
went out of my way to
In
trap.
defence 5, I'm not sure that will help me to
So we're just gonna. Oh, everything's gonna fall apart now as I hit all of the models and they go flying. So
because you're that excited to
I am. I'm that desperate to be able to get a kill in.
That's a really disappointing roll for Aragorn.
So Uruk-Hai is a strength 4. Aragorn is defense what? 5, I presume.
Yes, he is
So I
5.
need 5 pluses here to do some damage.
I'm
Oh.
really unhappy with what
Oh.
I just rolled.
How many wounds do you have? 2.
Aragorn has got 3 wounds, but he also has a fate. So,
Okay, so you've got 3 dice there that you need to
so I'm going to use the fate
defend
point.
against.
Let's use a fate point. Fate
Right,
point
so that
is
one's
passed.
gone.
Yeah. So we take 2
2
damage. We've
wounds.
got 1 wound left. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's really not.
We're
what I
both just a
wanted
little
to
bit
happen.
shocked there. We're both a little
Yeah.
It's rare Aragorn gets a little slap and a tickle from the Uruk.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
yeah, sorry, you've got the beasts now. So Gimli.
Yeah, come on, Gimli. Gimli's going to fight with an axe in each hand. I don't fancy going with the 2.
So you've got 3 attacks here.
Yeah. So that's what.
Can't,
we
yeah, can't
expected.
beat it, but for the sake of rolling, no.
Yeah. There we go. Right. So Gimli is going to be strength 4.
Against an Uruk, so it depends who you're putting them on, because I've got 2 with shields and 2
I
without.
want to try and clear a path, so I'm going to go for that one with the shield.
Okay, I suppose this guy's technically trapped, because he can move that way,
Ah,
maybe.
15 will be fine.
So the guy with the shield is defense 5. What's your strength?
Strength, I've just said then, strength 4.
Strength 4 versus defense 5 is 5 plus it.
So I'm going to roll one at a time. First strike's going on him. No.
No.
Second one.
Yes, that'll kill him.
And then my next one I'm going to put on to that guy there.
So you will need 4+ here.
Excellent. Hey,
gets another one
now,
killed.
If Aragorn had done that, we'd be saying what a great mighty hero he really is.
But sadly he's there licking his wounds. It's not great. So we'll tidy up. We'll see him set. It's weird how we were actually really excited with this battle report because it's such a simple game, but it's so precariously balanced already going into turn 3.
Precariously balanced. You see, I'm trying to look here where the Uruks are. If I can plot out a little route for Aragorn and Gimli.
I might actually do some firing into combat this turn because of the evil. So anyway, priority roll then.
Yes.
A 6.
I get a 4.
Oh.
I need it.
So we'll go to the movement for the evil and we'll see this out. And here we are for the movement for turn 3, and you're doing this heroic march thing a lot. I'm not liking it. You're very close to the end now.
When you look at it, the game is so finely poised because of it, because I'm so close to the edge with Aragorn now. We have done a heroic march. No, we didn't do heroic march, we did heroic move this time actually, so my mistake. So we did the heroic move because you won priority and I wanted to gain a few more inches up the board, basically, because otherwise it would be a wasted turn.
You've cleverly engaged one of my archers with Gimli as well, so it stops me from shooting. My other archer can't see, so I've only really got this little fellow here who's going to try and see if he can get a pop on at Aragorn.
Nice.
I've engaged Legolas more out of politeness rather than actual any kind of gameplay benefit.
Yeah, I mean all the viewers will tell you that I'm obviously going with Gimli here. You can see from the way the board's laid out. But if anything did happen to Gimli, I suppose Legolas is there.
Backup death.
Yeah.
So let's go to some shooting. Okay, the little Uruk that could then needs a 4+ to hit Aragorn. Does. Needs a 4+ to hit someone that isn't his own model. Does not. Okay, so this is strength 3 versus the nearest friendly model, which will be this guy. He's got a defense of 4, so I need a 5 to wound him. Do you want me to roll this, Jacob?
Yeah.
No, okay.
I really wanted to
It's all good, it's all good. Let's go do some punching. Right, so I have priority here, so Aragorn.
Come on, Aragorn.
Coming for you, buddy.
Can he roll as bad as he rolled last time?
4 attacks versus your 3. Let's see how we do.
I get 6 this time. It's more what I would expect from a mighty hero.
Graceful play. So, pushes my dudes back.
I want to put my strikes onto those fellas with shields there, to be honest.
So, you are strength.
I am strength of 4.
Versus my defense of 5 on the shield, so you'll need 5 pluses here.
Lovely. So I get a 5, so I can kill one of them.
Which one would you get to go for?
Ooh, I'm going to kill that one.
Yeah, either one that's away from in the way of you.
Well, I don't think it matters too much, but that one is still going to block. Yeah.
Right.
I've got it in my head that I wanted to kill that one.
4 attacks on Gimli.
Right, Gimli's going to fight with an axe in each hand, because, you know, I need to win the fight.
Reasons.
Yeah. Get a 4 high.
Get a 6 high, which you can't beat with your point of might.
No, I can't. That's annoying.
That is annoying for you because I think it actually pushes my guys back towards Aragorn as well.
Yeah, it does.
So, what, like there, should we say? I don't want to go base to base. Those 4 attacks become 6 attacks. So, become 8 attacks even. But you've
got... can become 6 if you prefer.
No, I'm good, but you've got all the defense in the world. So
I've got defense 8.
Strength 4 versus defense 8 is 6s.
I was hoping it'd be 6s by 4s.
No, so strength. I'm double checking here. Strength 4 versus defense 8 is 6s. So, how many wounds does Gimli have? 2?
Gimli does indeed have 2 wounds.
So he's got a fate.
Yeah.
Come on, 6s. Not a single not a single point of 6.
In a sense, I think we mentioned it off camera, but I am benefiting from you not having might.
Yes.
If you had a captain,
me having a captain, I could interfere with your heroic actions a little bit.
But you'd also you've got that many 5s, a couple of might points, and I'd be
disgraceful. I mean, Gimli's heavily penned in though, is the upside.
Yeah, he is.
Legolas then, let's deal with him. 2 attacks versus him. Are you using your double daggers as well?
Legolas, just 2 attacks for Legolas.
5 high.
5 high for me as well.
So you've got higher fight value.
Excellent. We are strength 4.
I've got one guy with a shield.
No, I'm going to go for the non-shield one first of all.
So you will need a 4+ strength 4 versus my defense of 4.
Get a 6.
He said. Murder.
And then the second attack goes on the guy with the shield. Gets 4. I'll spend a might unfortunately. So he's okay.
Lovely, and that'll bring us to the end of the turn. Bloody Gimli with his bloody defence.
I was really lucky there. How many 5s did you roll?
Like about 4, enough to kill a lesser man or a lesser dwarf.
Yeah, definitely.
So priority roll for us then. A 4.
3 for me.
Oh.
And you know what I'm going to do though, don't you? Actually know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that 3 points.
Good luck getting Gimli out of that scrum.
Hey, you know what? Can get Aragorn moving, can't I?
Right, we'll do our movement then. And here we are then, heading through. Aragorn is very close to the end. You called another heroic march here, wasn't it?
Heroic move. Just to get to go first, basically, yeah.
Just to keep pushing ahead. Now, I have a massive advantage here, because you've already lost track of Legolas and Gimli's kills. We think that Legolas has one more, but it doesn't matter.
Well, you can watch it, back viewers tell us. But it'll be fine, because Gimli's just going to cut his way through these.
Gimli's in a very bad place.
You say he's in a bad place, but the fight value gives me a niche advantage.
A niche advantage, yeah. I think it's the fact that he keeps getting scrums that's going to keep making the control zone situation a pain. I need
to kill 2 with him realistically, to actually make a
to break a gap. Yeah, I think that's definitely. He kills the 2 that are in front of him, which is why there's one with the shield, hopefully, to block that. My one archer just down here has made a little move so he can shoot at Aragorn. The other one can see clearly. The third one's had to get
that shot,
That is, he'll do it eventually. One of them will. So speaking of shooting, let's go and see what we can do. Right, 2 little Uruks that could. So these 2 are going to blast. Unfortunately, this one is having had to move. So he's going to need a 5+. The other one's going to need a 4+. See how we do? Oh, well.
Way round.
So we just rolled dice off camera there, and you got like 2 6s.
So
let's go with Aragorn then. So 2 Uruks versus the big man.
Come on, you mighty hero.
4 high.
Get
6 high. Curses.
I love to kill these.
Yeah, these are just normal scrubs. So I think you're just needing a 4 here.
Got a 5.
Got a point of might if you want to kill
I'm going to spend that point of might because he's off the board next turn, so let's just get rid of the other one.
Does the murder, and we'll get that out the way.
Turn that to a 4, there you go.
Right, Gimli versus 5 dudes.
Right, as always, Gimli's going to fight with an axe in each hand. I'm just not a fan with the double 2-handed axe in this particular scenario.
Right.
It's the outnumbering.
6 high for me.
I get a 5.
Ooh, so you want to spend your point of might?
I have to. Might is there to be spent, viewers.
So what's your fight value? Obviously higher than mine,
but... Gimli is fight value 6.
Yep, way better than mine. Excellent. So, who's going to make strikes against? So that's the question. You've got 2 shields, but then this is probably the better option for you, isn't it?
That's definitely the better option. They're the ones I want to get rid of.
So you are strength of?
So I am Gimli's strength 4.
Strength 4 versus defense 4 is a 4, and then the shield is a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to roll the 2 for these first. So I killed one of them. I'm going to kill that one.
No, needs 5 for a guy with the shield.
Oh God, I didn't see his shield. I'm at the wrong angle. And I get 2, so...
Right, so this guy will be dead, basically.
I missaw the shield.
You missaw it?
Well, you know how it is. I'm not doing a driving test today. My eyes aren't working.
You go to Barnard Castle?
Yeah.
Right, so, British reference. Right, 2 guys versus Legolas then. See how they
come on, Leggy.
I feel like he's basically redundant, Legolas, at this stage. 4 high.
You say redundant, but you're killing him.
Back down the hill for you, sir.
Yeah.
Legolas's defense, I presume, is going to be like a 4?
It is indeed 4.
So I need 4+ this here.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck?
Dead.
Flipping it.
Screw you and your elven abilities.
I'm just going to tell you now why you can see it from this angle. I had a plan as well that if I was going to win that combat, Legolas could have made a break there because of the way they'd been cleared out.
Yeah, I think you've got this anyway though, with Gimli being able to get out of this combat.
Maybe.
Let's see how we do as we go to the end. So, heading into turn 5, and I can't help but feel like there's very little I can do to affect this game.
Aragorn's off pretty much, isn't he? He's off this turn.
Gimli's got to engage someone that's near him, though, which is
that's the disappointing thing. I really wanted to get 2 kills.
Yeah.
If I'd got my 2 kills...
It would clear the way.
Yeah.
Right, let's go roll for priority. Yeah. I get a 1.
I get a 2.
2, right.
Not the impressive roll for me, but it's enough.
Not the best, so let's see what you can manage. Well, someone's left.
Yes, they have. Aragorn got off the board.
See, I'm surprised Aragorn didn't just take a control zone up away from Gimli or something. Well, but it's so hard the way Gimli was penned in.
I know what you're saying, but he's off the board. I've got to get him off the board. If I brought him back and then the combat doesn't go, he's only got 1 wound as well.
Yeah, it was a sensible idea actually, because I'm not going to shoot Gimli in combat because I would have shot Aragorn, which is exactly it.
There's no point playing those odds, Tom.
You can't play that game. Not when the ring is at stake. Anyway, no shooting because now I've moved everyone. Yeah. It's just going to be a big combat to see how this goes. So let's see. It's been a discussion about two-handed or multiple axe here. What are you going to go with?
For the first time in the game, I'm going to go two-handed. The reason I'm going to go two-handed, for anyone watching this thing and I'm making a mistake at this point, is I need to kill 2. Otherwise, it's just status quo again. Yeah. Status quo again.
And it's Master Forge, so you don't get the -1 penalty to the roll.
So there's strong arguments for going two-handed here.
5 Uruks, don't get a 6 or a 5.
I got a 6. Yes.
Oh, right. So pushing back. So you need to make these guys are just going to fall down the hill and have to be convenient. I put blue tack on that one. This guy I'll let you make your rolls.
Yeah, because we're going to kill. So, I'm adding 1 to each of these dice rolls.
Right, so do you want to do these one by one so you can pick who you're going for?
Yeah, so we'll go for this one first of all.
So you need a 4 here.
I got 5.
That gets the kill.
And then for this one...
You would need a 5, so if you roll a 4, because you get a bonus. Gets
Yes.
a 6, nice.
If only I had a mic point to call a heroic move, this would have been game now.
This is going to be an interesting priority roll now. I think I've won all the ablative ones, now this one actually matters. Well, this is it now. We're heading towards turn 6. I can see why this is a 7-turn game. To start with, I was kind of like, why does it need 7 turns? But actually, if you didn't do all those heroic moves and that, it probably would take the 7 to go across.
Well, yeah, because, you know, after 2 turns, we were thinking, oh, laughing here. But then we've hit a wall of Uruk-Hai.
So we've got a dead elf, runaway human, so it's now down to the dwarf. So priority roll.
This is important. I got a 4.
I got a 5!
No! I can't do anything because of no might.
Come to me, dwarf, come to me. Stay where you are. You're going to die on this hill.
Oh dear me. I'm not going to die. I've got a plan, Tom. Actually.
You have a plan. You've been. I feel like it's so much easier for me at the moment being the Uruk player because I don't have any special rules or special strikes.
See, for me, it's a weighing up option because I really liked the. I feel like I rode my luck a bit going double-handed last time with only 2 dice versus 5. So this time we're going to go back to an axe in each hand.
But you want a piercing strike?
Yes.
Just all of the rules.
Now you see, with a piercing strike, essentially what happens here is if I win the duel roll, I get to increase my strength to strength 5. Great.
Which is good against the guy with the shield, yeah.
However, if you win the fight, my defense is reduced by D3. My logic here is that because I have such an amazing defense of defense 8, hey, what's 1 or 2 defense points amongst friends?
Let's have a look. Right, dice. Do good things now. So it's 5 attacks versus your axe in each hand.
Yep. 6.
There's a 6 there if you're happy with that, but unfortunately your fight value is still better than mine.
Certainly is. That is one of the special strikes that doesn't lower your fight value, thankfully.
So what happens now to your strength, did you say?
So now, I'm currently strength 4, but because we've done that piercing strike, it goes to strength 5.
So you're hitting 4+ on either of my dudes. So I imagine shield guy first, because he's in the way?
Well, to be honest, it's a 4 on him and on the bowman.
Yes, so which one would you like to roll for first?
I'll go for the shield. No.
Does not. Do you want to roll just a bit closer here, mate? Does.
Yes. Oh, it's
one more.
Coming down to this one. Here we go. Last one.
Gets the bowman as well.
Still need priority next turn though.
This is it. We're going to go into the final turn now. So this grand stand finish. So let's go see how we roll. So we have rather an important roll to make now.
We do.
Because
I just checked off camera. Gimli can get off here.
Yeah, he can move out the control zones and move away and get off a weird jaunty angle.
Yeah.
But
I need the priority because I have to be off this turn.
Ooh, right, come on then.
And I've no might or anything.
Oh, it's a low 2 from me.
Oh!
It's a 3.
On a 3.
Disgraceful. Well, we know what's going to happen here. Gimli's going to move off the board. Let's just casually chuck him off the board.
There he goes. Wrong, Gimli.
And he and Aragorn can venture to go and try and save Merry and Pippin while my Uruks are going to do some, I don't know, like Legolas experiments on his corpse.
They probably
Make some new form of Uruk-Hai.
Well, we all know how the orcs came into existence, don't we? They were once elves.
Well, we'll do an air COVID handshake here. Well, good game, sir. I enjoyed that, and we'll go to the post-match next. And what a game that was! Well, it wasn't for me because my Uruks didn't do the murder particularly well. I'm a little bit heartbroken they couldn't replicate their ram on hen feet. So I'll bring Ian back in. Come on in, my dear.
Absolutely delighted that the Fellowship of the Ring there have actually proven themselves able to overcome some Uruk-Hai. Obviously we got off the board edge right at the end, which is fantastic. It went right down to the wire because the game did end on turn 7, but hey, you know, we got off, so fantastic.
That dwarven cross-country skill coming into play.
I know, yeah, well this is it, and we mentioned it at the start and it was there to be seen, wasn't it? But now that the guys are in Rohan, of course, we'll have to see what happens next.
Yeah, it's almost like we've got some new scenery that can go with that we've been sharing around. But anyway, as always, a massive thank you for watching. As always, we're just casual players playing for narrative fun. I'm a guy in my spare room and Ian is my buddy. So, rules will be terrible, gameplay will be terrible, but hopefully you've enjoyed it and it will inspire you to give the scenario a go. Let us know how you get on in the comments. As always, boring YouTuber stuff, like, subscribe, push the interactions up. More important stuff, if you really like it and you want to support us, there's merch, there's Patreon, and just, say hi and make us feel good about life. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a lovely time. It's goodbye from Ian.
Goodbye.
Goodbye from me. That was surprisingly smooth for us. See you. Hi guys, thank you very much for watching our content. It means the world to us. If you'd like to see some more videos, they should be over here. If you'd like to support our channel, keep these lights on. You can find links to our Patreon and merchandise in the description below. See you later.